Hello everybody, hello, how we doing? Hope we're doing okay. Hello. Um, this is really random, but I thought I'd try, like, how do I explain this? Like, okay, if I'm looking this way a lot, it's because I've, like, calibrated my VTuber model, so when I'm facing forward, I'm kind of looking this way a bit. Um, and I just wanted to test it to see how it looks, to be honest. It's, purely my end. But anyway, other than that, like a random snippet of information that you didn't really need, but I thought I'd say anyway, in case you're wondering why I'm constantly looking this way. Um, let's get back into it. Yay. Um, what interesting stories do I have today? I watched Wicked today. Like the second one. Apparently, my sister said that not many people liked it. But I really liked it, actually.
Wake up.
Oh, that sounded like Sandrone.
Hey, did you hear me? Call him Bean.
Hello, oh premium team. Oh yeah, yeah. Well, after I got an Nefer, I was like, I've just got the perfect Flint's team now, no? Even though I was technically getting a Nefer for my future DPS Columbina team, but that's besides the point.
It's 3 in the afternoon, actually.
Oh, dude, we've absolutely watched this scene before. Okay, let's skip past this a bit. Anyway, hello, Rain. How are you?
It's like you were raised by wolves in a forest or something. What did you drink growing up? Grass tea?
The Frost Moon Scions certainly let.
Then I'll bet you.
It smells delicious.
That's because.
Anyway, what was I talking about? Oh yes, Wicked for Good.
I had a
It was pretty good actually. Apparently, not many people liked it, and I don't see why. I quite liked it.
Hey, at least.
Like, don't get me wrong, I can see where it could improve upon, I suppose, as a film. Or, I don't know, because, okay, I've never watched, like, the Wicked musical, like the stage performance. Hello, how are you doing? Good, thank you, good.
I was worried they might contain traces of machine oil.
What?
So I mean, I don't know how close Wicked for Good and, like, the original stage performance is. I think some of the songs were maybe not quite as good as the first act, and, like, a few other things. But I don't think it was bad by any means, like, I enjoyed it.
You're a god.
The ending was really good. I don't understand why allegedly people weren't so happy with it. But that's just what my sister said, so I guess that depends how much I trust my sister's word.
You told me that you were created by a great mechanic, Lord something Fisher.
The Lord Artificer. Ugh, some people can't keep their mouths shut.
Oh, Lord Artificer. And didn't he have something to do with the...
Not
I guess people just glorify the OG one, that's it. Yeah, that could be a good reason why, yeah.
You must be joking. I wouldn't go even if they paid me. I don't even know them.
Exactly.
In his later years, Alan did ask me.
Who's Alec?
Goodness, I kind of went into today's stream thinking, well, I'm not like feeling amazing, but I feel, you know, just about well enough to stream. And it's been, what,
Neither of us
5 minutes? I feel like I'm dying, bro. Why does Chronic Illness do this? Like,
A place where people don't ask me.
why is this? Why?
Freedom to come and...
Okay, bro, we've already watched this scene.
place exists in the world. Now, take your snacks and scram.
Okay, here we go. Back to the moon's reflection. I think we were here.
Did I pass out? Of course. I'm back here again.
Homie passed out and immediately dreamt of Sandrone.
Sandrone. Traveler.
Ay.
Miss you all so
Hope you get better. Oh, thank you, Rain. It's just
managed to harness all the
It's just normal pain.
Sea Island.
Like it sucks, but you know,
Time is flowing backwards.
it's
here,
not like
and I can use
I can do anything about it.
Of the past. That mystery ally everyone talked about. It was me.
It's fine. We'll get through as much as I can. And if that's half an hour's worth, then that's half an hour's worth. At least I got to play some more.
What lies at the end of all of this? Will time keep flowing into the past, and will I ever find my way back?
No, actually, I think you're gonna be stuck on the moon forever.
It's getting harder and harder to use my power. I'm no match for the abyss in this state. I need to avoid the contaminated fragments.
So what? Like, why? Why? Okay. Whoa, whoa. Chill. I don't really understand the whole collecting feathers thing still. The Lightkeeper's Tower. Brother, you can literally just look right in front of your eyes and you can see where we're about to. You know what? Never mind. I need to turn the game up a bit. There we go. Why is my mouth clipping like that? Oh, nobody look. Nobody look. What the? Why is it scoof? It wasn't like this before.
This is
Oh well, whatever.
Or not? How are we supposed to read through this many files?
Oh hey, I remember this.
Yes, but it is also our most efficient option.
Seems like they're searching for information. Oh, I remember. Flintz and Varka talked about some files on the Wild Hunt. Was this my doing too?
To expose the true intentions of this Rereer, we need to dive into Notcry's history.
Are my actions changing the past? Or are they simply completing a process? Is all of this inevitable? Or am
Wait.
I the one making these decisions? If I choose not to help
I
them,
kind of remember
will it change how things turn
like a
out?
book popping out to us. Oh my gosh, it goes this far back. That's so cool, bro.
They're my friends. I can't not help them.
That's so cool. Oh my gosh, it goes back this far. Whoa.
And the other one was...
I don't know how she knows this, but you know.
Hey! Another file's moving!
That didn't seem to affect her though. Why did that not affect her? In every other circumstance that would have affected her, she just directly influenced something while people were looking,
That should do
and
it.
that then changed their reaction to that thing. What? Why did that not affect Columbina? She didn't get pulled away, she didn't lose any powers, that's what's happened every other time.
You can sense my presence? Wait.
Okay, bro. Oh, hi Delta. Hello, Madness. How are you doing?
She's that familiar presence I've been sensing all along. She's always been by the Traveler's side. That explains why the Traveler has been there each time I've entered the past. But why Luanatar? Is it
No,
because
it
she has a
doesn't.
connection
No.
to the unknown
Pause.
passes familiar?
Oh,
If so, why not any other Kuhenki?
what you've just said is that you sensed a familiar presence. Fair enough. That makes sense. That, you know, the familiar presence being sensed being the Lunatar, that makes sense. I'm not seeing how that equates to being with the Traveler every time. No, okay, let me rephrase. I understand that the Lunatar, I think that's how you pronounce it. I could be pronouncing that wrong, besides the point. I understand that the Lunatar hangs around the Traveler. that doesn't equate to Columbina always going back to times where the Traveler was in. I'm not even sure she did always go back to times where the Traveler was in. Yeah, she didn't. So that sentence is just, yeah, low-key useless. Anyway, it doesn't matter. I
That's
don't care that much.
I cannot sense any power up ahead. Just a void, stretching out into infinity. This is likely my final chance to enter the past. It's now or never. I have to find a way back.
Ooh. Hi, what did I miss? And I think it's just about to start and pick up, so nothing really. We went back into the past like 2 more times, but nothing happened. It was just like showing all the times she influenced the past.
Is this?
Um,
Where's Luanatar? I can't sense her presence this time.
sounds like this is the important one though.
Seeing Anafa and Aino reunited like that sure was heartwarming.
Oh hey, I remember
Traveler,
this.
Paimon. No, stay calm. I don't have much power left to change things. I don't even have that much time left here. Think, Columbina. How do I find a way back? A way back... to where? Do I go back to Moon Prayer Night? Or to the future that followed?
The future
And if
that
I return
followed.
in my current state,
A very easy
what will
answer.
become of me then? Dotori's actions that day proved that he'd been planning that for a long time. He had already seized the power of 2 moon marrows before capturing me. Even if I managed to get back,
Okay, I mean,
how can I fight against him when he wields the Tri-Lune Authority?
you just go back to the future. Back to the future. You just go back to the future where we've already beaten the Torre, surely. You have to have some faith in your friends that we find a way to defeat the Torre, which then makes it which then makes it safe for you to come back to us. Surely that's the conclusion there. Is it just me, or is the in-game dialogue a bit quiet? Oh, it is. I did turn it down a bit. That is, my apologies. Good spot. I was recording something yesterday and I had to turn it down, so.
I can't.
Is that better?
If I go back like this, I'll be playing right into his hands.
I did also do this. Yeah, let me know how the bouncing is.
I have to find some way of rivaling the power he has
La
usurped.
la la la. Better, yes, brilliant. Okay, thank you. Okay, so why is Columbina even trying to call something in the past to change? You got me there. Okay, I think it's because she's trying to make her presence known and like tell people back on Tibet like, hey, I'm still alive. I think that was the original reason for her doing that. That's why she left the message on the wall and things. But I also, because she already made her presence known. We already know that they know now. She's not choosing, she's forced to be in the past. Yeah, but she's not forced to influence the past. She doesn't need to influence the past. As far as I'm aware, anyway.
Wait. Time flowing backwards. The Tri-Lune Authority.
Yeah, so I see it now. The Tri-Lune Authority and the moon flowing backwards. I mean, time flowing backwards, yes. It must mean
Does that mean
that the final destination is the lunar reflection.
destination of this lunar
Oh,
reflection might
you,
be?
she copied me. She copied me, bro. Oh, I knew it all along. Oh,
I know what I must do.
yes, I too know what we must do. Wait, I think I know that the final destination of this lunar reflection might be, I'm assuming, the creation of the three moons.
Speaking of homes, we must already be close to where the Frost Moon Scions live.
I've got no
The vibe here feels different. Just like the scenery.
But how do I communicate my plan to my friends? Should I write it down here? No. Someone else will see it. I need something with a close connection to me. Something I can use as a medium to tell them what's happened to me in here.
Luanatar. She is the because I think this is where I first met the Luanatar. I could be wrong about that though. I'm essentially working off context here. I know nothing about Genshin at all. Story does seem cool though. The Nodcry story so far has been epic. Really cool. Good luck working off of context though, because even I'm not 100% sure what's going on.
Now it makes sense.
Why Luanatar suddenly appeared? Bro, I swear if that's her. Oh my gosh, I called it. Dude, that's so cool. Ah, that's so cool.
Hey, what was that? I feel like some sort of breeze blew by.
Ever
and
since the
petals suddenly
start, bro. She's been here since the start.
It was I who brought Luanatar into being. I gave up a piece of my own soul to create her. That's why I could sense a familiar power from the moment I entered this space. It also explains why she's been present in every past location that I've entered. Because we
She
have a
has?
deep connection.
Hey there! What's your name?
And the
I do
reason
not
why
recall
there are
seeing a
more gates
Luanatar
to
in
the
every
past
location.
after
No,
this
no, no,
point
no, 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 no.
is that Luanatar hadn't been born then.
Okay, see, this sentence doesn't make sense because this is not. The moon's reflection isn't anything to do with the Luanatar. The Luanatar is something that you brought into existence, not the moon. Although I suppose she is the moon. But that's not the reflection of when the moon began. That's just a reflection of a piece of her soul. I don't know. I don't care. What I was going to say was Luanatar was not in every past event. I swear, I do not recall seeing a Luanatar when we were with Flins and Nefer. Oh, that's because hecking, that wasn't actually the past. I forgot that they did a little trickery on us for that one. Okay, but I still think the Luanatar wasn't there for every event, because even with the Traveler and Paimon, I don't remember seeing the Luanatar. I know, maybe it was. Oh, it actually might have been.
No
Yo,
wonder I sensed the trace of a blessing when we first met.
that's
But I still
crazy.
didn't recognize the soul hidden within you. Back then, I was just a little lost dove. I had yet to become Columbina Hyposelenia.
Go on now. We've got stuff to do. Best you find someone else to hang out with.
Should have just kept this Columbina, man.
Hey, you scared it off.
Is that voice like Pog?
I'll be counting on you. Remember to stay by the traveler's side, guide him, and help him in my stead. Oh, and bring him to the garden where the moon prayer blossoms grow. There's a little lost dove there who will need his help. Go on.
This is so cool.
You too. Go and live your story.
I mean, this is just like
As for mine,
Back to the Future
mine
with Genshin
must go
Impact.
in a different direction.
I'm assuming everybody here has watched Back to the Future. I'd be surprised if we hadn't watched Back to the Future. Wow. That's good. That was cool. Me gusta. Delta approved. Oh, fudge, not back here again. Oh, let me get the googly eyes back up for this guy, bro. He deserves them.
How would you like to experience the thrill of never being held accountable for your actions? You could crush people like ants without consequence, or tear off their heads or limbs as you please. Believe me,
I
such
do
a
like
life
tearing off
is
limbs,
but one
yes, yes.
small
Very,
step away.
very good proposition, yes.
What point is he trying to make? Freedom? But the freedom to kill? To do evil and get away with it?
Hey, dog
Why
is
would you
not...
offer me that?
Dog is not catering towards something that we're interested in. If you want to make a deal, you have to propose something that the other party is interested in, homie. This is why you've got the googly eyes, bro. You think you're so smart and you're just not. Long story short, Columbina is a semi-paradox. Indeed, yes. And that is very cool. Oh, it's happening.
The creation of a world is the ultimate scientific experiment. I have taken my research to the highest
Right, so you've said that like
where I
5
shall be not
times.
just a god,
This is the ultimate
but also a
scientific
servant to
experiment.
many sacred spirits.
In this video, I
shall
created
heed
the
truth
ultimate scientific
and perform
experiment.
holy deeds. A god's laboratory is the perfect playground, but it needs the right occupant to explore its full potential. Mortals
So
are
you
found
want me to be a
everywhere
test
one looks.
subject?
Not so with descenders. To be a distinguished individual such as yourself. And I know you could make the most of the opportunities it offers.
So the condition for entering the new world is to take innocent lives. The same dilemma that Rerir once faced. Could I really bring myself to kill others for my own benefit? Rerir did. And look where it got him.
Dude, you've
Have
not
you
shown
made up your
any
mind?
interest. What? No, Traveler, home. You've not shown any interest in taking up the deal with the Doctor in the first place. Like, why are you debating taking innocent lives if you're not even interested in the deal to begin with? Come on now. If there's one thing Dottore is lacking, it's emotional intelligence. I think Dottore is lacking in many areas, but that is probably his primary one, yes. Dottore, I think... Uh-oh. Is it okay now? I might have accidentally, like, pressed the mute button or something.
I can't do it.
Why are you saying that like it's a hard choice? Of course you can't do it, bro.
Your playground is no place for me. You're putting your hopes in the wrong person. But we both know I'm not quite the hero you say I am either. I have my own reasons for the journey I'm on.
Never mind. I
And they
fixed
are
it.
all
It
selfless.
was your end, okay.
You've grown a lot since
Can't
we
believe you
last met,
blame me.
but there are still things you are unwilling to compromise on. This
God, that was so
will hinder
cringe.
you.
Please pretend that didn't happen.
Why don't I lower my requirements a little as a gesture of goodwill? I'll give you a little time to learn to be a less noble soul. That'll make things much easier for you.
Dude, it's not about the killing. He's just not interested in the deal as a whole. No time with being a less quote-unquote noble soul is going to change the fact that your deal sucks. If I don't gain enough from this deal, I'm just not doing the deal. Whether it's easy or not. Like, whether I have to kill people or not, I'm not doing the deal. It's a bad deal.
I really doubt I could live that sort of life.
And yet you already sound less defiant than a moment ago. The benefits appeal to you because you can read the signs of the times. Why don't we return to my research facility? Your last visit was so rushed. There is much that I have yet to show you.
Not go to his research facility, bro. That is a terrible, terrible choice.
Now to that question,
Heroes don't attack from behind. Guess I'm no hero.
This is most disappointing.
I mean, with my big head and ears out the way. I just made myself the same size with just a bigger head. That's really unhelpful. Fire tornado pog? Okay. Hella nice try, dude.
Now then.
I'm not even disappointed in us. Hecking nice try. That's my boy, yes!
A new face. Interesting.
He doesn't remember him, that's so cool. Let's freaking go, that was awesome. That's my favourite character right there. What's your favourite character done, huh? What's your favourite character done? My favourite character just hecking saved the Traveller from the Torii in his own hecking dimension. Like, what's your favourite character done? What, beat up a few bad guys? Yeah, well, mine hecking changed the entire world through Immortal, and now nobody knows him. Yeah, what's your favourite character done, bro? Hi guy, how did you get here?
You're still gonna call me Hat Guy after that, huh?
I actually was thinking that exact line, that's crazy. Goated cutscene, that was so good, bro. You came all this way just to save me.
I didn't see anyone else in there who needed saving.
So sassy, bro. Fair point, you just caught me by surprise. Thank you. You're injured.
It's nothing. I'll be fine. Why are you looking at me like that? Is it that shocking that I'd come to your rescue?
I'm more shocked that you caught the doctor off guard.
I owed you a favor back in Sumeru. Now we're even. Distracting Dotori was tough. I won't lie.
So I'm assuming that because in theory Dotori is all-knowing because he's a god with 3 moons. That's... I mean, I don't know how true that is, but the only reason I'm assuming that is because he said a new face. As if he couldn't possibly have seen that coming because he didn't know Wanderer existed. If that makes sense. But now he knows Wanderer exists, I doubt we could pull something like that off again. Kind of vibe.
He's not gonna fall for the same trick twice. That was my one shot. I'd hoped to use it to take him out.
Okay, well, cry more, bro. You used it to save me. For some reason, YouTube has been absolutely B with an itch to me when it comes to streams. Oof. It's time to open up the Twitch stream. Maybe he's only all-knowing in little space-time bubbles. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah.
I never wanted to
Why
obliterate
does my
someone
mouth keep clipping, bro?
more than
It
I
was
do right now.
literally not doing this any other stream. It's fine. I'll fix it after this.
Dotori doesn't recognize me, but his segments were originally made based on an analysis of my operational principles.
But his segments were originally made based on an analysis of my operational principles. Could you say that in English,
I
please?
expect it's only a matter of time before he figures out what I am.
A puppet or a brat?
So Dottore doesn't
Joke,
recognize
joke.
Wanderer because he deleted himself from Irminsul. Did he really miss his only chance for revenge by saving me?
Bro, he can cry about that all he wants. We're gonna find other chances to beat him.
Why the long face? Hey, I'm not blaming you, okay? And I'm not complaining either. Rescuing you and killing Dottore are equally important goals.
Dottore used Haggai as a base fix seconds. Yeah, I assumed that meant, that Dottore, like, almost like copied the code from Wanderer. But are we implying that he literally took a physical piece of Wanderer and used it as his base? In which case, that is much, much worse. I just assumed it was some kind of puppet code.
Everyone would be pretty stuck without you. It's best you live to fight another day.
How are you holding up? Are you alright?
Wanderer's a bit hurt, but I'm alright.
Hat guy said to put safety first, so we agreed to run as far away as we could after leaving the energy field, and only meet up once it was safe.
Okay, bro, you're just a yapper, like, you
don't
didn't
look
need to say
injured.
that.
It seems that Dottore didn't do anything to you.
Yeah, fine, guys, thank you, but can we... Please, somebody, please.
Alright,
They just
rescue
don't care.
operation
They just don't
complete.
care the way I do, like...
Let's head back. There's a lot more work to be done before this is over.
Oh my goodness, that was awesome. True Moon. Oh, this is gonna be so hype.
Understood. I will bear the Tsaritsa's decree in mind.
Unless this is Reese's decree again.
I don't see what's so awesome about it, though. Does he really think everyone else is as immature as him? I'm not stooping to Tartaglia's level.
Oh, that they're free to beat up Dottore, right.
I thought you might say that. How's your progress?
Quite promising, actually. That alchemist Albedo gave me a few ideas. Remember how I asked you to look up some files for me? That stuff on the Nazi-Kreuz Institute. René de Petrichor and Jakob Ingold. Alain Guillotin despised René's theories and methods, but he never managed to come up with better alternatives either. So I adopted some of René's ideas.
I thought Alain was like a father to you. He and René were mortal enemies, were they not?
And what would you say if Lenny and his friends one day learned something useful from someone you utterly detested?
I would applaud them for it. That would mean that they have surpassed me.
Exactly.
For all we know, Alain Guillotin might have thought the same thing. Not that it matters, though. He's dead, and I'm alive. So it's my call to make.
Okay.
Once you die,
Fair,
it doesn't
fair,
matter
fair.
how great you were in life. Only the living get to decide what happens next.
I mean, you're like
Hey,
a puppet, so you
come on
aren't
out.
really
They're
living.
back.
But, like, you know,
Huh?
we're not gonna get into that right now.
You're back? And your head's still screwed on? And you still have all your limbs?
What does it look
She
like?
sounds so surprised.
Way to keep your composure, madam.
Excuse you. I am perfectly composed.
I need to see more of Wanderer and Sandrone. I need to see more of Wanderer and the Fatui as a whole. It's like especially funny because he knows them and they don't know him. Hey everyone, I'm back.
Glad you're okay. Yes, it's a huge relief.
Sorry for making you all worry.
Worry? Oh, yeah, right. You think we, the Fatui, were worried about you?
We were worried sick.
Hey!
The Traveler and I were already friends. You are free to join this mission in whatever capacity you please. Much like your tea parties.
It's a laugh a minute with you guys.
I must say, I was quite surprised when Mr. Albedo told me he would need no additional aid.
We discussed this on our way back as well. I am rarely so unequivocal, but in this case, we had full confidence in Hat Guy.
That's my boy. Not gonna lie, I wonder how and why the Sarita even hired Torre as a Harbinger to begin with, given how the Harbingers are supposed to have complete loyalty to her. I'm not sure, but I'd assume it is along the lines of Dottore could provide something invaluable. What that thing may be, I don't know. But then there's a reason he's the second Harbinger as well. Like, Homie is clearly, I mean, he's superior to hecking Alekino, who is a literal god in her own right. Like, you know, she held, what do you call it, the Blood Moon. Like, I mean, he did bring her 2 Gnosises, so that's also true. I don't know. I'm sure it's just along the lines of he provided something that nobody else could provide. I think it was because of his madman intelligence. Yeah, I mean, that could be the thing that he provided that nobody else could provide, to be honest.
Albedo and I pretty much had to just wait outside on standby. Meanwhile, Hat Guy broke into the energy field and rescued the Traveler solo.
Yes, hype him up more.
You didn't have to mention that.
Well, I'm thoroughly impressed. You are a force to be reckoned with, Hat Guy.
Dude, like, the way that line was said was like, you know when somebody, like, swings their arm across their body, like, way to go. It was like, whoa, way to go, Hat Guy, like. It just, we need to come up with a better, can we start calling him Wanderer, please? Like, it really is so stupid. Paimon!
Traveler! It's really you!
It's really me, Paimon. I'm back.
Oh, thank goodness! Paimon missed you so much!
Oh.
You can finally breathe easy, Paimon.
It's great to have you back in one piece! Oh, Paimon's been having nightmares the whole time you were gone! Look at them. You know, once you reach my age, there's nothing better than watching a misty-eyed reunion between friends.
It's nothing. Same goes when you get to my age, too. I bet Ino and Anefa would be tearing up as well if they were here.
Varka, I'm not sure Anefa can cry.
Oh, yeah, good point. Hey, your eyes are looking a little red and puffy. Come here, let's hug it out.
What? Ew, no! No, thank you.
This is the most random ass
Dad,
conversation
okay?
ever.
Knock it off!
What?
Everyone, I'm sorry for all the trouble I caused you. But the silver lining is, I didn't come away from this ordeal empty-handed. While I was being held captive, I learned a lot about Dottore's current capabilities, and what he plans to do with them. Allow me to explain.
The 3 moon goddesses were even more powerful than we imagined.
She's
No
like,
wonder
buck off,
Dottore
group.
believes
No,
himself
for
to be
real.
equal
That was
to
like
the
so
gods.
random.
Maybe even
They
superior.
didn't like need that
What
interaction.
blasphemy.
Like, it just made
While
Varka
everyone was
seem a
gone,
bit
my
like
friend and I
weird.
made an interesting discovery, and I believe Miss Sandrone has something to share too. Ma'am, perhaps you could do the honors?
Sanjoni explains Columbina's situation and shares the findings of her research so far.
Called it. Getting rid
Let's
of a
go.
pesky troublemaker like her is like trying to clean up after a crumbly cake. It always comes back to haunt you.
Columbina's alive. I knew she wouldn't give up.
Our next step is to find a way to bring her back.
Hello, hello,
A
hello.
place where
How you
time
doing?
flows backwards, with no destination in sight. Surely it must have been created for a specific purpose. But I fear the answers are buried deep in Tevat's history, held by great powers beyond our reach.
It sounds like she's on a specific path through time, just traveling in the opposite direction to us. The question is, where does that path lead? Or will it keep going to infinity?
My guess is still
We considered
it will
that
keep
question as
going to the
well.
moon's creation.
Strictly
but-
speaking, time is not infinite.
Indeed not. Every road has an end.
Nicole! You sure loved quietly sneaking in mid-conversation.
I do, in
What?
fact. It's something I've always done at our mages' tea parties. Quiet, mysterious, and persuasive.
Well, did anybody else hear the little jingle bell when she winks? I was just gonna say, like, that's not really sneaking into anyone's conversation, though. She was like, it's a group conversation. You just chime in whenever. Like, damn, chill, Paimon. Well, the Moon Trio were the OG World Orders, so I did, and I was adorable.
You wonder what lies at the end of her road.
The Moon
Well,
Trio were the
Just
OG
as the
World
world
Order
has a
holders,
beginning and
so
an end, so too does time. And so, the end of the road is the moment that Tevat was born.
oh, hey, that was what I said. Well, I said the moment that the moons were born. So okay, I guess I didn't quite say that, but you know,
But
I was
where Miss
there or
Columbina will end
thereabouts.
up along this road, that depends on where this particular river of reverse time began.
What about the original moons and the moon goddesses? Do they have a beginning too?
All things do. In the beginning, no moons adorned the sky. It was the Dragon King Nibelung who raised the 3 moons into the heavens, and thus were the moon goddesses born. They were shadows of the planet, born to wield Nibelung's authority and oversee the world on his behalf. They were extensions of his will, manifestations of his majesty. But then one day, they disappeared just as suddenly as they had once been brought into being. Nobody knew where they had gone.
How suspicious.
Like I thought, no more paths back to reality have emerged since. But how can I be sure that I'm going the right way without scenes from reality to keep me on track? I can't even be sure of how long I've been walking for. The further I travel, the less stable this space becomes. There are even moments where I can sense something that feels like abyssal energy. They can just materialize out of thin air. I have to keep my wits about me.
I feel like if I was stuck in this space, my instinct would be to stay put. At least, I wouldn't stay put forever, but for an extended period of time, my instinct would be to stay put. Yo, chill.
Is that the ray here of Solnari?
No way.
I can't believe he survived.
He's alive.
How did he do?
What?
You are the moon goddess. But how? Please, there's
Chill,
no need.
dog. He's not fighting.
I'm not interested in fighting anymore.
I find that a little difficult to believe.
Yeah. Honestly, so do I. The way you used my own power against me was It was a brilliant strategy. And then, in the final moment before I was thrown into this space, I got to see an old friend.
Mr. Dainsleif.
Right. It was so long ago now. But we were friends once. When I first got here, I was filled with hatred, remorse, and rage. How I cursed and devoured. I tore everything here apart. I was consumed by the desire to leave this place and have my vengeance. But to no avail. This is a place with no exit. This is the second time I've entered this space. Though I have no memory of the first. I was torn to shreds the moment I entered. But this time I survived. It must be partly because of this new body. And partly because of all the Kuvaki I absorbed in Nodcry.
Are you the source of the abyssal power in here?
Not all of it. Some is from when I first arrived here and tried to destroy everything. But there was already a degree of abyssal power here, before I entered. And like a venomous snake baking in the merciless sun, it tried to slither into my shadow.
Tried to? So, you rejected it?
Interesting.
Because after that, the world suddenly became silent for a moment.
What do you mean?
The voices in my head, they were gone. And then I saw her.
Her?
Thalindis. My former lover.
Never mentioned that she saw a memory of Thalindis leaping into the moon's reflection.
More precisely, I saw her afterimage. I'm sure the real her is long gone. She was just an ordinary Conrian. She couldn't have survived here for very long. Anyway, why have you come here? Didn't you know it was a dead end?
If I hadn't escaped through the moon gate, my friends would have been in far greater danger.
No. I see. Because of your power. The power of a moon goddess.
What?
You'd like to know how I know, wouldn't you? The one who resurrected me said so. I could hear deep lust for power in his voice.
Do you mean... Dottore?
Dottore. So that's what he's called.
Okay, so you might need
He's
to
been
explain that
collecting
to me.
fragments of my body for a long time. Also that he could resurrect me at the moment of his choosing.
Okay, that's fine, I understand that. Why is Raria, like, why is him knowing that Columbina is the moon goddess a surprising thing? I feel like, I mean, they fought on multiple occasions. It's pretty obvious in general as well. Like,
I had no interest in his research. But being as corroded by the abyss as I was, we were aligned as far as hunting the moons and recovering my strength were concerned.
So that's why the Wild Hunt suddenly became so active in Nodcry. When I left
oh,
the
it's
Fatui in my
Dottore and
weakened
him
state,
collecting his
Dottore must have
parts.
felt that his time had
Interesting.
come.
Moon Goddess, could I ask a favor of you?
Tickle you?
What?
Yeah, sure.
I know this is a lot to ask, especially from someone who tried to kill you. If you refuse, I won't fight it. But this is the only thing I desire now. Nothing else matters.
What do you want?
I'd like you to take a message to Thalindis for me.
Oh, dude, that's so much more
Thalindis?
boring.
But...
Homie, she's dead.
Yes.
I can think of another way
She's
to,
dead. But like I said, I saw her afterimage.
I can think of another
can
way
sense
to
that some
send a
part
message
of
to
her soul
Thalindis.
remains
I mean,
here.
I think I can find a way for
Far,
you to send a message to
far
Thalindis
ahead.
yourself, actually.
Why don't you go and speak to her yourself?
I can't. I don't know why, but I can't move freely in this space as you can. All I can see is a glimpse of her walking away. Just like the moment when I last saw her in life. In return, I will clear these abyssal obstacles for you. No, not in return. I'll clear them for you. Whether you want to help me or not. It feels like something I ought to do.
Why?
Yeah. Why, indeed. I've been asking myself that question a lot recently. Why did I do the things I did? I'm tired of it all. Tired of the person I became. People used me. And then I turned around and started using others. I hurt a lot of people. I think I grew tired of it long ago. But I wouldn't admit it to myself.
What, using
And
others?
ultimately, that's how I ended up here.
Oh, okay, never mind. I got what you're saying. Yeah.
What do you wish to tell her?
All of it. My past. My mistakes. Everything that happened after we were separated.
Is it okay if I give her the abridged version?
Yeah, I'm sure there's plenty you can skip over. Just tell her the important parts. Whatever you think that means.
Like the part where you relentlessly tried to kill us?
It's up to you.
That is a pretty important part, yeah.
Demands honesty. But my relationship with Thelindis was built on lies. We hid too much from each other. But after living my whole life in the shadows, I don't want to hide anything anymore.
I will do my best.
Okay, damn. So, he's probably gonna become playable, yeah?
There.
If he doesn't die during this
This
Arkham
will no
quest,
longer
that's
stand in
the running theory.
Even
Or
though
else
Mr.
he wouldn't be
Gainsborough
redeemed
felt
like
he had
this,
to
you know what I
fight
mean?
you, I think he still regarded you as a friend.
Dane?
He said that you betrayed him. But he also felt great remorse at never having understood what you were truly going through.
Why tell me this?
Because if he'd known that someone could take a message to you, I believe that's what he would have said.
Thank you. It means a lot. I know this will sound strange coming from me, but don't die, Moon Goddess. I can tell that you're determined to get out of here.
Thank you for that one. Thank you. No, actually, I was planning to die, so that's actually conflicting with my wants and needs right now. I'm afraid I might not be able to live up to that. Continue onward.
He kept his word. The abyss is no longer obstructing my path. Is that the Lindis? She wasn't far off at all. And yet, they can never meet. Hello, Miss Thelindis.
No need to make it
Who
sadder
are
than it
you?
already is, damn.
How do you know my name? I've never seen anyone else here before.
You can call me Columbina. I promised Rerir that I'd bring a message to you.
Rerir? My Rerir? Is he well?
He's doing better than he was.
Better
Good
than he
answer.
was,
Good answer.
huh?
Solid answer, Columbina. Good job.
Sounds like he's had a pretty rough time.
Others have had a rough time on his account too. In many cases, their time ran out because of him.
And we just really wanted to
And I'm
tell
not just
Philinus
talking
that
about
he
the
killed a
children
lot
of
of
the Crimson
people.
Moon.
Wow.
So, things got worse before they got better. Could you tell me what happened, Miss Columbina?
Are you sure
This is a
you
very
wish to know?
cool effect
Yes.
on her.
This is my opportunity to learn the truth. No matter how hard it is to hear, I have to know.
I admire your courage. However, time is short. I cannot stay here for long. Ryrir had seeds of hatred in his heart, and many people nursed them for their own ends. On some level, everything he did was to try and find a way to see you again. But in the end, he came to regret his mistakes. He wanted to apologize for hiding his past from you. Beyond that, he did not say specifically what it was he wished to convey to you, but I'm sure that you've always been on his mind. You are what has kept him going over all these years.
I'm sorry, Miss Columbina. This is so upsetting. I'm not sure how to put my feelings into words.
It's all right. I understand. Well, that's everything from me. So, I guess I'll be...
Wait. One moment.
He's delivering a message for me.
Time flows backwards here. The road ahead only leads further and further into the past.
I know. I intend to reach the end of that road.
Without a moon marrow, without the 3 moons' power, you won't make it far. Wait, unless... Are you one of the moon goddesses?
Whoa, a little on me.
You could say that.
you could say that.
I often think to myself, if life is like a train ride, why haven't I reached the terminus? Where am I even going?
Yeah, why haven't
And
you?
it's not just me, it's this whole place. Wherever it is, it seems like it's existed forever. It's such a mystery. Where is it going? I must seem so ridiculous. I can't answer these basic questions, and yet I jumped right in here without hesitating, only to be torn apart the moment I entered by powerful energy currents. Only my soul remains now. Thinking back, I was suddenly overcome with fear and terror in that moment. Perhaps I too became bewitched by the abyss. I may have been the leverage it needed to control Rayrir.
No point
I
pressing
used to
over
be a
that
researcher
thought process
at the
now.
Universitas Magistrorum in Conria, researching the iridescent moon's marrow. Eventually, I came to the conclusion that time in here flows in reverse. Rayrir was one of the Finster King's retainers. With me, he was in an impossible position. It plagued him constantly. I wanted to help him escape his lot in life. I wanted him to be happy, so I thought I'd use this place to return to the past. At the time, I thought I could just go back to the day that the Finster King first found the princess. It was only after meeting the princess that the Finster King started going too far with his research into the abyss. That was the day all of our woes began. I thought I could stop the king from ever meeting her and solve everything. I couldn't kill the Finster King himself, so I had to find another way to save Rayrir. That's why I wanted to go back, to kill the person who had brought new possibilities to our realm. I'm sure it was a futile endeavor, but the abyss probably enhances the basest human desires. So I naively hoped I could change everything. But I was simply
I
too
know I'm being
weak,
really quiet, I'm just like,
like a speck of
not much to
dust
say, I'm
against
kind of
the whole
invested to be
universe.
honest.
Look at me. I didn't even survive the journey here. Not physically, at least. I know I'm never getting out of here. But you're different. You can make it, and I want to help you. I owe you that much.
How do you plan to help me?
Have you noticed the golden energy that exists here?
Yeah,
Based
it's
on my
pretty
past
hard to
research
miss,
and my
yeah.
observations since coming here, I believe they carry you forward faster. I can share what I've learned and help you understand the pattern in which this energy appears.
Okay, but
I think you just might... Now, I know you will be able to change the past. Also, I've been speculating about where this space ends. The documentation was scant, but from what I know of the legends about the moons, the oldest ones seem to begin with Nibelung, king of dragonkind. I have no way of verifying any of it by this point, but if it's true, you might be able to reach that era if you keep walking.
Understood. Thank you, Miss Delindis.
I'm the one who should be thanking you. If you hadn't entered this realm of everlasting death, what use would my deductions be? Thanks to you, they have some meaning.
thank you, Columbina, for killing
About
yourself.
Rayrear,
Sorry, that was a bad joke, actually. My bad.
so sorry. For everything.
It wasn't your fault.
That's not true. Because we both feared bringing trouble upon each other, neither of us ever told the truth. And that dishonesty sealed our fates. But enough about that. I wish you a safe journey, Miss Columbina.
Alright. Thank you very much for the information, Delindis. So you're like, wait, one last thing.
And may the outside world never have to experience pain like this again. Rayrear, you're there, aren't you? I cannot see you, because you exist in the future. I expect we'll be trapped in this prison of space-time for all eternity. But please, gaze upon the past, and then sit for a while. Let's find a place to sit down together, just like we did when we first met.
Okay, that was pretty sweet. Okay, that's pretty sad, actually. Damn, do not need to not need to end like that. Damn.
How long have I been walking? How much further till I reach the end? Is there even an end to be found? Everything's getting blurry. Huh? Are you all right, little sister? Have you come from the distant future?
Wait a damn minute. It ends there. Ain't no way. Wait. Was that one of the other moon goddesses?
How exactly did the moons just disappear? Shouldn't it be a little harder to get rid of major creations like moons?
That is crazy. If we actually get to meet one of the moon goddesses from the past, that's so cool. That's so cool. I will say, I feel like, and despite it being a cliffhanger, that is a good place to end it for me. I'm really not feeling very well. I'm surprised I made it through an hour, actually. 'Cause I feel like, I don't know, I feel like I could have done a lot more. But yeah, I'm really not feeling very well. I'm really not feeling very well. I'm surprised I made it through an hour, actually. I'm really not feeling very well. I'm surprised I made it through an hour, actually. I'm surprised I made it through an hour, actually. So I will take that, to be honest. But anyways, thank you very much for coming along if you did. Stay hydrated. Stay hydrated, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye. Listen now, I was be proud. Thank you.